It has been a long day. A day that I'm just about ready to say, just be enough. Just want to go to sleep. Have it over and done with, be done. My dog's sitting at the door wanting to come out. I don't even know if I should let her out or not yet. I just need a few minutes of me. Just quiet, sit outside and listen to that owl that I don't know if you guys can hear or not. I'm just a long day. I got accused of doing something at work that I didn't do. I called their bluff and I went back to work. I don't even know if it's that serious. It's just the problem is that don't accuse anybody unless you have proof. Oh, no, that's not okay. Well, oops. I'm about ready to just call it a day. I have a lot of things I probably should be doing. But either way, it's not working out. Not working out like that. And I've had enough of today. By the way, for those of you watching, I am not playing Red Dead Redemption. For whatever reason, that came through on Stream Elements. So Twitch, I think. And I didn't mean for it to. I thought I updated all the streams, all the titles. People here drive like assholes, man. I just want to go to sleep. I got a new shirt at work today. And I don't even know if I should be wearing it right now or not, because we're not even announcing it. We're not supposed to be announcing it until tomorrow. But it is what it is, right? I mean, we're certainly talking about it. And I'm pretty sure if you did enough digging, you'd figure it out that one company has purchased another or part of another and created a new company similar to what Sirius and XM did. Sirius and XM were two separate companies. There were two separate companies to begin with. And then they merged. What the hell is that sound? Anyway, there were two companies at one time, and then they merged. They went from Sirius and XM, respectively, to become Sirius XM. What the fuck is that noise? There's something like right over there making that noise. And I can't tell what it is. Well, that's an owl, I think. I'm pretty sure of it, at least. At least it better be making a sound like that. I don't think that's an owl. What the hell is that? Can you even hear that? I'm gonna have to watch the playback later and see if you guys can hear that. Anyway, here's my new shirt. Ready. Here you go. Oh, yeah. Sirius XM plus Pandora. I bet that's backwards for you. That's the feeling I get, is that it's backwards for you. Whatever. Sorry. There's a chat over there, so I gotta sit on this side. It's made the chat a little bit too big. I need to make it clearer. My dog is so pissed. She's just chilling out inside. I don't want her to go after whatever animal that is making that squealing sound. Anyway. Yeah, so I was accused of cursing on the floor at work today. Which, let's be honest, I do it. Oh yeah, I do. I do it a lot. You know? But I don't do it on the phone. And I don't do it when people are on the phone around me. But either way, they want to give me a hard time and say, oh, you said this. So I said, prove it. Prove it. If you think I did, if you are sure that I did, prove it. Let me hear it. Go ahead. Prove it. And I knew I didn't do it at the time. I didn't do it at the time that they said I did. So I knew I didn't do it at that time. And they want to sit there and give me shit for it. Well, guess what? I win. I know it's not about winning. It's being petty. I get that. But I'm not going to sit there and have you accuse me of something that I clearly did not do. And that, you know, because I sent a kid home for it. Sent somebody home for it last week on an accusation. Oh, you know, we have reports that you are swearing on the sales floor. And you may have possibly interrupted somebody's phone call. They sent him home without even letting him hear it or hear the proof or hear the accusation. And that's partially their own fault because they can't pull calls until an hour later. Whatever. So I went out there and I caused a scene. Stood out there and said, hey, listen. Because whoever's snitching on me is listening. Yeah, so I'm not out here swearing on the sales floor, just so we're clear on that matter. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go see a supervisor. And sure enough, a couple of people actually logged off their computers and went somewhere else in the building. Not my problem. I didn't swear. Not my problem. So they can deal with that on their own. Tinkerbell's falling asleep at the door. My phone just vibrated. Wonder who or what it could be. If you're watching, say what's up. And I'll say what's up to you. This is just me chilling out. Hey, later on this week, I do have a gift for you. A sponsor has sent a gift that I shall be giving away. I just have to figure out how to do that. So, keep an eye out for that. If you have pets, you're going to like this one. Because, like I said, I got some gifts for you that a sponsor has sent. I will send them out to you from the sponsor of the shuffle. And we shall make sure everybody is taken care of. Hang on a second. Gotta get some soda in my life. It's like my soda has a secret. Psst. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm not in the business of getting accused of things that I didn't actually say or do without proof. So, yeah, call the people out. Let them know, look, now, unless you have proof that it was said, then that's that, bro. Because, like I said, I'm not going to sit there and get accused of saying something or doing something that I did not do. And I think I have every right to act like that. You know, it's my money they're messing with. It's my job, my reputation that they're messing with. And again, I'm not denying that at one point I may have. But at that specific moment that they were talking about, I certainly did not. And I'm not going to be accused and be treated like I did. And I already know what their steps are. Oh, accuse you, suspend you, send you home, let them find it. No. I want it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it now. Otherwise, what you heard is untrue. And it's not going to be my reputation that's going to be questioned. It's going to be the reputation of the person that snitched or complained or said whatever. And like I said, yeah, I was pissed. I was irritated. I was upset. Because, I'm tired of getting cussed at. Tired of people yelling and screaming at me. Oh, why are you calling me? Well, listen, dude. Your phone number or your email or your name was attached to this vehicle. Other than that, I couldn't care less. I could not care less if I called you, if I called your mama. I don't care. I don't specifically call people because I think I like them or I'm going to know their phone number. The phone number's on my screen for a reason. And with that phone number being on my screen for a reason means I have to call that phone number. And when I call that phone number, I don't know who's going to be on the other side of that line. Hi. How you doing? What the hell is the name there? Snake Kings. How you doing, brother? Nice to see you, man. I'm just venting about a long day at work where I was accused of cursing on the sales floor or swearing on the sales floor, which I know was definitely not true. And I figured I'd voice my opinion here and find out if what I did was correct or incorrect way of addressing the situation. Because, like I said, they took me off the sales floor. They pulled me in the office. They said, we're hearing reports that you're swearing on the sales floor. And I'm like, nope, not true, incorrect. And as a matter of fact, I want to hear it. Give me the evidence. Let me hear what you're talking about right now. And I did that because I know that they have to wait an hour before they can pull calls. And I stayed there longer than an hour. I'm sure they checked. Nothing there. So I called their bluff. I'm glad you're good, brother. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I called their bluff. And for that, I ended up being successful in the argument. And I said it's not even about being successful in the argument. It's about principle at that point. I know what I did was right, or I know. You want to see where I work? Here, should be above the chat now. SiriusXM is where I work. Maybe that should help. SiriusXM. And as of tomorrow, we're launching with Pandora. That's where I work. SiriusXM. So they want to sit there and say, oh, you were swearing on the sales floor, which I know was not true. They were saying that I hung up on a customer, that when I slammed the phone down on a customer, I said F you or don't effing call back or something like that. And I know that that's not true. And I know that didn't happen. So I called him out. I said, look, you said I said it. You said you hear that I'm saying it. Pull the call. I want to hear the call right now. Because I know that it has to take them at least an hour before they can pull a call. I sell the SiriusXM packages, the subscriptions. If you buy a new car, or if you buy a vehicle or a product that has SiriusXM, it generally comes with a 30, 60, 90, or 1 year trial. 30, 60, 90 day or 1 year trial. And about that time that trial is about to expire is when we start calling you. And, yeah, I take it personal when people don't buy. Because I feel like they're taking food off my table, food out of my, money out of my pocket. So I take it personal. I sit there and I go through this whole pitch. This is what we have. This is what we can offer. There's no need for people to be yelling F you at me or cursing me out. I didn't ask to call you. You know what I mean? I simply have your number. It came up on my screen. I'm not calling you because I like you. I'm not calling you because I think I know you and I think you're going to want it. My job is to call whatever number's up on my screen. I call that number. And people are like, oh, I'm on the do not call registry. That's great. But your do not call registry does not apply to a product that you have. I'm not calling to be a dick. I'm calling because you purchased a product of ours, of mine. And that product needs to be serviced in some way, shape, or form. Don't own it, but I do drive older vehicles. Yeah. Well, I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I work there, I wouldn't even have it. It's just not something that I enjoy, which is strange though if you think about it, because it is something that I would enjoy or should enjoy because it's live content, where Spotify doesn't have live content, Apple Music doesn't have live content, Google, Amazon Prime doesn't have live content. SiriusXM is the only one that actually supports live content and has live content, or content that you can at least interact with on a live setting, in a live setting. So I get that. And not only that, but SiriusXM truly does have like live concerts and artist like artist experiences where they will interview an artist live, and you can watch a live concert from SiriusXM. And I don't understand people like, oh, I'm not interested. That's great. Okay, I respect that you're not interested. But we would like to know how you enjoyed the product while you had it. Any particular reason or feedback that you would like to provide as to why you might not be interested in continuing your subscription once your trial period is over. I'm not trying to give you something that you don't already have. I hate sales. I'm a customer service guy, man. I've done customer service for 12 years. I can solve problems. I can figure things out. I can help people. I can talk to people. I think I can build some kind of rapport with people. But calling people, and they're like, oh, well, it's not cold calls. It's warm interaction. It's what they call a warm call, because the lead is from a person that already has the product, or at least already had the product, and you want to get a subscription out of it. So yes, it's a sales call. Yes, it's what they call a warm call or a warm lead. But it's like, dude, give me a break. These people don't want it. If they wanted it that bad, we wouldn't have to call them. They would call us. If you had a yearly subscription to something, or a year free trial of something, and you enjoyed it that much, you would already know, I got to call these people right around the year mark that I have my vehicle, or the 3-month mark, or the 90-day mark, whenever it is, and say, I want to keep this. I like this, I want to keep this, and I'm willing to pay a subscription for this. But by us calling and invading people's private time and calling them at work and doing all this, that's bullshit to me, man. I am not a fan of that. I really am not a fan of that. I don't like the idea of having to call people at work, at home. I'd much rather be in a situation where people call in and need something. Tech support, They want to buy something, but they call in. Fantastic. I can do that all day long. I can even do upsells all day long if people call in and want something. But calling somebody, first off, calling somebody and talking to somebody is very, very personal. So if you call somebody's cell phone because they put their cell phone number on the lease, or they put their cell phone number on the vehicle when they purchase it, if you put your cell phone number on there and I'm calling your cell phone to try to sell you this product that clearly you haven't thought about, you haven't contacted us about, we've sent you emails, we've sent you snail mails, we've sent you all kinds of stuff about your trial's coming to an end, consider SiriusXM, do this, do that. Who gives a flying fuck? Who cares? We need to stop bothering people at work, at home. Stop bothering these people. It's just, I wish there was a different way to do things. I wish we had a customer service department. If we had a customer service department, I'd be so much happier. Because then I can actually help people. Or I can help deal with the situation where people call us. For whatever company. I mean, I've worked customer service for all different kinds of companies. I've worked customer service for Capital One. You name it. Walmart.com, Starbucks. Booking vacations. I've done all kinds of stuff, man. Done customer service for all different kinds of companies. So that when they sit there and they say, you know, hi, I'm calling because I need help with this. Easy fix. Easy fix. Easy to deal with. Easy to take care of. You know, I can do that. Or if I can send it to somebody else who can. But now I have to call these people and interrupt their lives. And bother them. And it's like, dude, give me a break. Please give me a break. I do not want to deal with having to call these people. But right now, a job's a job, and money's money. And some weeks are great, don't get me wrong. I sold 42 packages. I sold 42 packages last week. Sold 40 on my own, and in the middle of an emergency situation while I was helping, they threw one, into my little sales packet. They threw me a bone there to help me out because I was helping them out, and I was off the phone taking care of an emergency. So they took care of me by giving me a whole $2 for the sale. Yeah. But see, people need mechanics. People need vehicles. They come to you when they need something, when they need help, when they need something fixed. They come to you. They don't need radio. They don't need music. They don't need a specific player or a specific option. They don't need Amazon Prime. They don't need Spotify. They don't need SiriusXM. You have to sell the benefits of it. Well, here's a benefit. You've had it for 3 months. You've had it for 2 months. You've had it for 90 days. You've had it in your vehicle for a year. Did you like it? Great. Well, your trial's about to end. But again, you would think if these people enjoyed their SiriusXM package that much, we wouldn't have to call them. They would call us. And there's rough weeks, man. I sold 42 packages last week, which is great because the goal is 9. And so far this week, starting today, I've sold 8, so I'm still 1 in the hole. But man, I need to find a better job. And it's easier said than done. people who buy these vehicles and who buy brand new cars, because we're dealing with 2018s and 2019s. If you bought a 2018, you got a year package, we're talking to you, because your year package is just about over. If you bought a 2019, we're talking to you, because you got a 30, 60, or 90-day trial. And I'm just so tired of wasting my time talking to these people who bought brand new cars. First off, don't want to hear anything about their car. They think they know everything about their car. And nothing I say or do is going to change that. Secondly, they certainly don't want to put more money into their cars. So you have to sell them on benefits. Oh, you can listen outside your car. You can listen on this, that, and whatever. Give me a break. Why didn't the salesperson tell them about this? Why didn't the person who sold them the car tell them to expect a call from SiriusXM around the time that their trial is about to expire to try to sell them a package? Why don't these people get told any of this information? No, instead I got to be the dick that calls them while they're at work, or while they're eating dinner, or while they're driving to work, or while they're already at work, or on the way home from work. People don't want to talk to you. I get it. I respect that. Look, man, I'm at work right now. I can't talk. Look, man, I'm on my way to work right now. I'm in the car and I'm driving. I can't give you a credit card number right now. Hey, man, I'm doing this. I can't. I get that. But man, give me a break, please. Just give me a break. Like, it doesn't sound that hard. And really, it's not that hard. What's hard is that they make it so difficult to sell this because I guess they can. They think, oh, well, you can sell it, anybody can sell it. I don't even want to sell it anymore. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm so over and done with them saying, oh, well, you got to do this and you got to do it that way. Dude, cut me some slack. Give me a break. All right? Because I can't keep doing this over and over. I can't keep sitting there wondering what this week's going to be like if I don't make enough sales. I can't keep sitting there wondering, am I going to be able to pay my bills because somebody doesn't want to buy SiriusXM? I can't keep sitting there wondering, what my check's going to look like because, I had to struggle to make sales because nobody wants to buy it. It shouldn't be that difficult to sell this. But yet they make it so difficult to deal with. I mean, look at you. You're a mechanic. You're always going to have work. I am not skilled enough to do that. I'm lucky if I can change the oil on my own motorcycle without having a freaking panic attack. It's just like, come on, you gotta help a brother out here. Ruff. My dog is down there. Take a bell. Say hey. Woof. All right. Excuse me. What you want? Go on. Up. Good girl. I need to get out of sales. What I need to do, number one. Get out of sales. Number two, find a different freaking job because this is not going to work. Not getting paid enough. I'm not getting enough commission on what I do. I can't keep doing this. I need something more solid. I need to be able to know what my check's going to be like, even if I have good days or bad days. And like I said, I'm willing to take a higher pay and forfeit the commission. I think that's a fair trade. Come on, get out. Come on. Get out of there. I'm willing to sacrifice a commission. And the commission isn't even that much. And they make a whole lot of money on me. They make more money with me sitting there, busting my ass, getting cursed at, dealing with voicemails. They make more money on me then they give up. I was already told that they charge the client 150% times more than what I'm worth. So if I'm worth $10 an hour, they're getting paid $1,000 an hour just for me to be there, or more. To do what? Sit there and answer phone calls and deal with voicemails and deal with this and deal with that. For what reason? Puppet Come on. Come on. Get out of there, please. Get out of there. They're charging SiriusXM 150 times more than what I am worth. And I was told that by a supervisor. Oh, dude, they charge him 150% more than what, than anything else. Then why am I getting paid such a shitty thing here? Why am I getting paid such a shitty commission? Why am I getting such a shitty salary? Not even a salary, an hourly wage. Why? That's bullshit. It's bullshit. I should be getting 50% of what I'm worth, times more than what I'm getting paid now. And they should collect the other 100% that SiriusXM is paying to have me be there. Because, dude, it's ridiculous. And it's no wonder they have people coming and going constantly. They can't keep people in that building because nobody wants to work there because it's garbage. Can't say I blame them for saying that. I told them from the beginning I suck at sales. I don't want to be in sales. I don't want to do sales. I'd rather do customer service. Let me solve a problem. Let me help somebody. Instead of worrying about at the end of the day if I made enough sales to make my bills. Or if I made enough sales to pay my rent. Or if I made enough sales to put food on the table. I got to get another job. And I'm not going to be pulling 2 jobs, 3 jobs. I'm going to get one job that pays twice as much as this or more. Anyway, I'm about to shut this down. Play some Roller Coaster Tycoon for a while. Maybe calm myself down. It's 11:20 at night. And see how it goes. See you later, guys. Bye.